Sitting however it feels comfortable to you, and allow yourself to settle into either the shin bones or the sitting bones, and lift the spine nice and tall. Allow your head a little bit of movement so that you can find the center, not forward or back or left or right. And begin to stream your breath in nice full 3-part yogic breaths all the way up, and then take it back down. Perhaps inhaling through the nose and a nice long exhale through the mouth. And just continue to stream the breath as you close your eyes and settle in. Allow yourself to become very present. And with eyes closed, perhaps, or not, go to your mind's eye and transport yourself into the autumn trees. Here we are, it's autumn, even though it's not quite like it is up northeast with all the beautiful fall trees. But this is our transition as we welcome autumn. We'll allow this to be a beautiful practice to welcome fall back into our lives, to bring the energy down, to clarify what it is we want to listen to and how it is we want to ground ourselves. Taking nice, full, deep breaths. Just allowing all the energy from the summer months and all the activities to just begin to settle more into autumn. Beautiful full breaths here, and 2 more. Feel the crispness of the air. I can smell the apples when I was at Kripalu in the fall taking classes. They have a big apple grove there, and you could smell the apples. They just smelled so good, not blossoms, but the actual apples, walking through the apple grove. One more nice, full, deep breath, just immersing into all of the tapestry, rich colors of autumn. And then with your next in-breath, let's bring the palms to the heart. Let's all exhale together, please. On an in-breath, bring the arms out to the side, all the way up to the sky. Look up, and a beautiful exhale back down to the heart, please. And then again, bring the arms out to the side, all the way up. Let the palms face each other. Pull the shoulder blades down, engage the belly, and just rock over to the right. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. On the in-breath, come all the way back up, and on the exhale, let's take it over to the left. On an in-breath, draw it all the way back up. And on an exhale, let's sweep the arms back behind us. And just touch the palms together. Feel the stretch into the shoulders. And we're going to leave the left arm back behind us. On an in-breath, bring the right arm up. And just let it hold the head as we take some breaths into the left side of the neck. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. Allow yourself to lift the chin just slightly, even though the head is still resting towards the right. And take a nice, full, deep breath in that left side of the neck. One more breath here, please. And then use the arm to bring the head back upright. And on the next in-breath, sweep the right arm to the sky and bring it all the way back down behind you. Use the right forearm to brace the low back, and on an in-breath, bring the left arm up. Bend into the arm and tilt the head this time over to the left, please. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. Find your stretch. Draw that right shoulder blade down and just feel yourself open. One more full deep breath here. You can lift that chin a little bit. Let the arms support the head so you can really open up into the stretch. And then allow yourself to use the arm to bring the head back up to neutral. Sweep the arm up to the sky. And on an exhale, release it back behind you. Interlace the fingers, please, and draw the one fist all the way back. A beautiful external rotation of the shoulders. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, hip hinge forward. Bring the crown of the head as far forward as you can, and take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. One more full deep breath here, please. And then on an in-breath with core engaged, release the one fist, bring the arms all the way up to the sky, touch the palms together. And on an exhale, bring the right arm down and let's stretch over to the right. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. On an in-breath, rise all the way up, and on the exhale, take it over to the other side. Full deep stretch. Really plant the right sitting bone and reach through those fingertips on the right hand, right arm. On an in-breath, let's rise all the way back up, and on an exhale, we're going to take and draw the hand, left hand to right knee, right hand behind, and take a twist. And it may not be your knee, it may be your thigh if you're on your shin bones. On your next in-breath, allow yourself, please, to take and draw that right arm forward. Bring it to the left outer thigh or the left knee. Allow yourself to engage the core, bend into the elbows, and fold forward. On an in-breath, come all the way back up and come right into eagle arms. Draw one oval each direction, clockwise and counterclockwise, really working into the shoulders. And then bring the arms to neutral, please, and we're going to take both of the elbows over to the left. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. One more full deep breath here, please. And drop back to neutral. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way back up to the sky. And we're going to twist to the left. So right hand to left thigh or left knee. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. One more full deep breath here, please. And on your next in-breath, really sweep that left arm up overhead. Maybe the eyes watch, and bring it across and over to the right thigh or knee. Square, lift up nice and tall. Really allow yourself to open up the upper back shoulders. Bend into the elbows and use an exhale to fold forward. On an in-breath, come all the way back up. Allow the elbows to come together into eagle arms. Lifting the elbows out from the shoulders the best that you can. And then draw an oval one time each direction. Nice and slow, open fully. When the arms come back to neutral, we're going to take them both over to the left as you look forward. Really find some space as you lift up between the hip points and the floating ribs. Secure the shoulder blades down, and one more full deep breath as we breathe into that left shoulder. As you're ready, bring the elbows back to neutral and sweep the arms all the way back up to the sky. And on an exhale, back down to the heart. From here, coming onto the sitting bones, if you're on your shin bones, you can stay in butterfly. If you're in Sukhasana, switch and bring the other leg forward. Take a full in-breath, and as we exhale, we're going to stretch forward, and we're going to take a full breath here, so hip hinge forward. After you complete one full, deep, complete breath, use the next inhale to transition over to the right, please. Really stretching into that back left rib wall. One full, deep, complete breath. And then use the in-breath to transition back to neutral. And then the exhale over to the left. All of this is done via your breath, not my cueing, please. Find a nice opening through the back of the neck as you stretch through the right fingertips. And then use an in-breath after you take a full, complete breath back to neutral. And slowly walk the hands back upright. From there, please allow yourself to stretch the legs out, give them a nice stretch. And we're going to take and draw the right leg over the left. All of you will be able to bring that heel towards the buttock, lift up nice and tall, and we're going to twist right into the thigh. Let's take 2 deep breaths here, and I invite you to draw smiles on the collarbone. Don't forget to wring out the organs by taking nice deep breaths. Allow yourself to feel the beautiful crisp air. We even have that here in Naples. As you're ready, on an in-breath, draw all the way forward and take your counter twist. On an in-breath, come all the way forward, and you will be able to stack your knees. So bringing the feet out to the side and forward, maybe, however it feels good for you. And we're just going to take and come into prayer hands behind the back or grab opposite elbows. So lift up nice and tall, and on an exhale, we're just going to hinge from the hips forward and take a full deep in-breath and a full out-breath, stretching into the forearms if you're in prayer hands. Nice, broad, expansive collarbone from the front. And just allow all of the beautiful fall colors, like a watercolor painting, just begin to melt and surround you. On an in-breath, rise all the way back up. Oh my goodness sakes. And maybe just puff the heart a little bit. Draw the core, engage the core, and look up a little bit. Just feel that beautiful heart connection. And then come back into neutral, and let's sweep the arms forward, interlace the fingers and stretch forward and then up. Ooh, as we draw it up, draw the thumbs into the palm, deep stretch, and then open the thumbs one time and stretch them back into the palm. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, sweep the hands all the way down to the mat or to the earth, and just allow yourself to recross the legs, starting with our twist. So lift up nice and tall, and then we're just going to spin and turn into that thigh, allowing the organs to be in line with that bent knee thigh. And if you choose, just allow that chin to stay slightly tucked and take the head from side to side. Engage the core muscles at the bottom of the breath. And then as you're ready, bring the head forward and take your counter twist, please. Ooh, let it feel really nice and juicy. So really opening up shoulders and into the hips, come forward and stack those knees the best you can. Modification for that would be to lengthen out one leg and just stack the knee if you need. You might want to place a hand towel underneath that knee. Bring the feet to where it feels comfortable and try to tack both of the sitting bones down as much as feels safe. And then again, allow yourself to bring the arms back behind, grab opposite elbows or stack palms. Or if you can, come into prayer hands. The fingertips can come down towards the earth, or you can work the fingertips up the spine. Take a full in-breath. Engage the core, and on an exhale, hip hinge forward. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath, tacking down into that left sitting bone to really open up into the hips. Allow yourself to draw both shoulders back so you get a nice deep stretch into the back ribs, into the front ribs. And on an in-breath, let's rise all the way back up. Sweep the arms forward, interlace the fingers the uncomfortable way, stretch them all the way out, shoulder blades down, and on an in-breath, stretch up. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. Really elongate, bring the arms right into the ears, deep stretch. And then on an exhale, bring the hands, release them down to the sides, to the earth, and come right into your half boat. So lifting up, you can hold. Toes can be on the floor to set your foundation. You can continue to hold. You can let go. You can extend legs and take 3 breaths here. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. One more full deep breath here, please. And then just very gently grab by the knee creases. I'm going to cross my ankles and I'm going to roll all the way forward into tabletop. Coming to the center of the mat, if you choose, take a full in-breath, rock into cat spine, and take it all the way back to child, please. Stretch the arms nice and forward. Allow yourself to really work into the knee capsule. On an in-breath, stretch all the way forward and bring the hip points forward. Just a very gentle opening through the front body. And then on an exhale, bring it back into child's pose, please. One more time, come all the way forward, bring the hips forward, look towards the sky. Maybe press into the tops of the feet and lift the knees. And the knees back down and up into tabletop. Lift up onto the fingertips. Take a full in-breath. And as you exhale, let's extend right leg back and left arm forward. Just begin to feel a warming of the core. Feel yourself find that nice center so that that right hip is not lifted, but that it is squared. Play into the right toes. Really activate into that left arm. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, open. If your left hand is on the earth, you can take knee to nose. Good, just working on stability and feeling into a sense of how the balance is this morning. And 2 more, a total of 5, please. Always coming out when you need to. Last one. Good, from there, bring the left hand down. Sweep that right leg out to the side and lift right up onto the knees. Allow the inner foot of the right foot to be on the earth. Bring the right hand on the right outer leg. On an in-breath, sweep that left arm up to the sky. And on an exhale, melt over to the right with the left hand, gate pose. Parangasana, full in-breath, full out-breath. One more full deep breath, and on an in-breath, rise up. I'm going to lift up onto that right heel, and I'm just going to swan dive down and stretch over that right extended leg. Inhale, lift flat back, please, and exhale, forward fold. You can take and draw the right heel towards the midline, and that will really fire up that leg. As you're ready, let's lift up. Walk all the way back forward and sweep that right leg straight back and all the way over to the left. Turn the head to look at that right foot. Take a deep side stretch and come, bring the head forward and right knee back into tabletop. From there, find your version of cat-cow, please. Do 3 of them. You can be on your fingertips, your palms, your fists. Just allow yourself to find just that right place. Coming back into tabletop, and we're going to extend the left leg. Keep the low back level. You can keep the right hand on the floor, or you can choose to bring it forward. Take a full in-breath, please. And on an exhale, elbow to knee or nose to knee. Move, though, as if you're moving through mud. Feel that nice crisp air keeping you nice and cooled. Nice movement of the breath. Let the tendrils of the breath help you create the movement. Last one. Reach it out. Hand comes down, and we're just going to take that left leg across the body, turn and look at it. Good, and bring it back forward. We're going to sweep that left leg all the way out to the left, lining it up with the right knee on the inner edge of the foot, and just lift right up into gate pose. Bring the left hand onto the outer left thigh, and let's sweep that right arm up to the sky, please. I'll show it from this direction. And we're just going to take and reach across the body. Good, some of you may get much more movement than I can. Or not, it's all good. Just feel this exquisite opening all the way up and through. Eyes can look up towards the arm or down towards the floor. And then allow yourself, please, to sweep that arm back up to the sky. Reach through it. So feel the nice stretch from the knee all the way up to the fingertips. And then as you're ready, we're just going to sweep, roll onto that extended legs heel. Draw the toes towards us and frame that front leg. Take a full in-breath as you melt down. On the in-breath, rise up. Melting back down again. Take a full in-breath as you draw the heel towards the center of your mat. Getting a nice deep stretch, please. And then very, very gently allow yourself to roll onto the inner foot. Bring the hands all the way back up to neutral and bring that left knee back into tabletop. Please, let's tuck the toes under and do a nice runner stretch here. Working into the feet. I'm going to lift one foot barely and work into that standing foot. Nice stretching, and then I'm going to switch. And bringing both feet down. Bring the feet together, please, in your down dog and raise the right leg. You can also be in tabletop if you need a modification. And just stack that hip. Bring that right foot all the way over towards the left. Roll into the ankle, 2 rolls each direction, clockwise and counterclockwise. And then square the hips. Lift up onto the right fingertips. And just bring that right foot halfway between where the foot was and the hand. Roll onto the outer edge of the left foot, right toes towards the side of the mat, and spin and open into modified side plank. Full in breath, full out breath. Take a full in breath, lift those hips up, really engage. And on an exhale, bring it down. Step back, down dog. Inhale, come forward, knees to the earth. Untuck the toes. And maybe up dog, lift the knees off the floor. Roll back over the toes or flip them over one at a time. Bring the feet back together, and on an in-breath, bring the left leg up to the sky. Stack the hip. Roll into that ankle. 2 rolls each direction. Nice opening, square the hips. And then we're just going to step that left foot forward as we spin the left toes towards the left side of the mat. Come onto the right outer edge of the right foot. Line up right hand, right foot, and stretch the left arm to the sky. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. Lift into those hips. Work into those side obliques, into the hip muscle. And then allow that left hand to come down onto the right toes and back into down dog. Allow yourself, please, to walk the hands all the way back to the feet. And grab opposite elbows. Soften into the knees and take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. Imagine a beautiful water wheel on the side. And the water, just spinning that water wheel surrounded by all the autumn trees. Imagine that that is your spine. Just allow all the fluid to trickle down like a beautiful little waterfall as we work into a nice inversion. One more breath here, please. And then very, very gently bring the hands to the hips. Draw the elbows towards each other. Begin to firm the feet. The lower legs, lift the kneecaps, engage the quads, squeeze the tush, belly engaged, flat back, and on an in-breath, slowly rise all the way up, flat back. Take a moment, we were in that inversion. Allow the arms to drop, spin the palms forward into mountain pose. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. Even though we're erect and upright, imagine yourself lying underneath an autumn tree. All of the patchwork colors of the leaves underneath you as you look up underneath the tree and the sun just sparkling through as the leaves gently move with the breeze and the sun twinkles through in and out like a beautiful twinkling light. With your next in-breath, sweep the arms up overhead, look up. Feel the strength of that autumn tree and just allow yourself to flow all the way forward. Inhale, lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Bring it all the way up, please, and exhale, palms to the heart. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, bring the hands to the hips. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, let's take and step the right foot forward. So you can come into a wide, hip-width wide warrior one or crescent warrior or highland warrior, as I call it. On an in-breath, sweep the arms up to the sky, please. Feel the stability. Begin to hug the feet towards each other. Pull and engage the tush. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, let's bring the palms to the heart. Center in and create that beautiful stability. Feel the strength of all the hardwood trees. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, we're just going to twist towards that front leg. Take your time, work into it. And then we're going to take and extend and bring that opposite arm forward, hinge on the inner front leg as we spin the other arm back behind us. Take a full in-breath. Maybe you begin to turn your head to look at that back hand. One more full deep breath here. Really hug the feet together. And on an in-breath, come all the way forward. And on an exhale, swan dive down. Low lunge, look forward. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, bow forward, extended leg. Inhale, lunge. One more time. Good, take it all the way forward. Let's walk the hands forward and just come into half moon. So we're going to level out the low back. You can also keep one foot on the floor, your choice. And then we'll spin the same arm as the lifted leg. No, we won't, I'm sorry. We'll lift the same arm as the standing leg and come into our revolved half moon. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. One more full deep breath. Full in breath, and on the exhale, hand comes down. Soften into the front knee and step all the way back into low lunge. From there, allow yourself to bring that front foot forward to the back and into down dog. Right foot with left foot. Do a nice yes with the head. And then come right into your plank. You can knees, chin, chest. You can skip and come right into child's pose. Make sure elbows come straight back. Lifting up into cobra if you chose to come through your vinyasa. You can press straight back into child or down dog. Lift back up into down dog or tabletop. Actually, you'll have to come into down dog, please. And then as you're ready, walk the hands back to the feet. Allow yourself to bring the feet to a position to where you can do a prayer twist to the side. So adjust your feet. Cross the thumbs at the base of the feet, soften into the knees, and sweep all the way up to the sky. Bring the palms together, maybe a back bend, maybe not. Come all the way back upright. Engage the legs, nice foundation, and on an exhale, prayer twist to the right. Good. Keep the hips in line. Use the elbow to traction. If you choose, you can split the palms, bringing the bottom fingertips to the earth, really wringing out the organs. Take one more full deep breath, please. Imagine the wonderful apple juice from those crisp apples. Bring the palms together if you separated them, and on an in-breath, lift all the way back up. And on an exhale, let's prayer twist over to the other side, please. Hook the elbow. Maybe just keep the palms together, or allow yourself to open and split the palms. Wringing out the organs, squeezing the legs together, please. On an exhale, bring the palms together. And inhale, rise all the way up to the sky. And exhale, palms to the heart. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. One more full deep breath here, please. And take the hands to the hips. Here we go, other side. Take a full in-breath. And just step right into autumn. Bring that left foot forward. Again, you can pivot into the heel, but make sure you have a wide stance so that you can really roll the hips forward. On an in-breath, let's bring the arms up to the sky. Hug the feet towards each other. Feel how that really supports and adds a nice stability. On your next exhale, bring the palms down to the heart. Take a full in-breath, please. And on the exhale, we're just going to spin all the way over to the left. You can stay here if you choose. If it feels safe, take and extend right arm. Bring the back of the hand to the outside of that left knee and spin the other arm back. Good. Take a full in-breath. Hug in. One more full deep breath, please. On an in-breath, come all the way forward. Watch your balance. And on an exhale, swan dive down. Nice and slow. Keep that left hip straight back. Find your low lunge, so realign. And on an exhale, bow forward, that front extended leg. And then into lunge. Again, extend the front leg. Maybe lift the toes so that you're on that left heel. And come forward. Good. From there, we're going to walk forward and come right into half moon. So allow yourself to lengthen that right leg out. Lift up nice and tall. Allow yourself to bring the left arm up. We have left foot as our standing leg, and breathe. One more full deep breath here, please. And then on an exhale, bring that left hand down. Bring right foot to left foot, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Bring it all the way up, palms together. And exhale right down through the midline, all the way to the earth. Inhale, lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step right foot back, pivot onto the heel, please. And rainbow up, warrior two. Take a full in-breath. I just saw a sweet puppy out there named Rambler. Reach and breathe. One more full deep breath. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, take it back, evolved warrior. On an in-breath, back into warrior two. And on an exhale, elbow to thigh, top arm up and over into angle pose. One more full deep breath here. On an in-breath, sweep up, straighten the front leg, and reach into your version of triangle this morning, please. Use that bottom hand to secure. Use your blocks. Open up that top hip. One more breath. Good. Allow yourself to rise back up with the soft knee. Bend into that front knee. Bring your back hand or your right hand to your hip. And we're just going to reach forward. I have gotten a really wide stance here, so I'm going to pop my back foot or hop my back foot forward a little bit. I'm going to lift that top shoulder, and I'm going to reach forward and come right into full half moon. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. Breathe into it. Take your time. Settle into it. Feel that top hip roll open. Adjust the bottom hand. One more breath. Let's bring that right hand to the hip. Look down at the floor. Bring right hand down. Right foot down. Flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Bring it up. Left hand grabs right wrist and take it over to the opposite side. Stretching into that right rib wall. Gently release, drop back upright. And let's take it over to the right. Lift all the way back up, please. And on an exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step left foot back, please. Pivot onto the back heel. And rainbow up, warrior two. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. One more full deep breath here, please. And on the exhale, take it back, evolved warrior two. Good, bring the front arm forward, warrior two. And elbow to thigh. It can be light or it can rest. What do you need this morning? Find that exquisite length from the left fingertip all the way down to that outer edge of that left foot. Tack that right hip back. One more breath. On an in-breath, rise up, please. Straighten the front leg. And on an exhale, transition into your version of triangle. Take your time and breathe into it. Full in breath. Full out breath. One more full deep breath. Soften into the front knee, rise back up. Exhale, warrior two, setting up for our full half moon. Pull the shoulder blades down, take back hand at the hip, and then begin to reach. Bring the fingertips back, secure. I'm gonna hop that back foot forward, and then just transition into that full half moon. Take a full in breath. And a full out breath. Imagine the tapestry of looking from the top of the mountain with the full moon shining down on all the harvest trees. One more full deep breath. And then top hand to the hip. Allow yourself to square the hips as you bring left hand down. Lifted leg to standing leg, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Bring it all the way up, palms to touch. And exhale down to the heart. Take a full in breath. And a full out breath. One more full deep breath here, please. We're just going to step out and drop right into squat. So allow yourself, please, to just gently come all the way down into squat at the top of your mat. Ooh, I have to take mine really wide. You might need to place a roll towel, a blanket underneath your heels. Just take another couple of nice deep breaths here, please. And then just transition right down onto the sitting bones. Allow yourself to lengthen the legs out and give them a nice shake. Lift up nice and tall. Soft knees. And on an in-breath, arms come up. On an exhale, we're just going to melt all the way down to the earth. Walk the right heel back, the left heel back. And just allow yourself to imprint the back, lifting the tailbone. And then find the arc of the back as we do one more pelvic tilt, just releasing that back. Allow yourself to feel the natural curvature of the spine. Tuck the chin towards the hollow of the throat and press the back of the head into the earth as you reach through your fingertips. Engage your core muscles, and on an exhale, bring both knees to the chest, and then use the arms to hug and draw your forehead up if that feels really good to totally release the back. And then bring the head down, please. Right foot and then left, and set up for your version of bridge pose. So I'm going to take a wider bridge pose, but I'm going to make sure that my feet are forward. I'm going to look up and make sure that I'm centered. And then I'm going to place my arms beside the body. If you want, you can bend into your elbows, using your elbows and your upper arms to hug into the rib cage. Using an exhale to lift up into your version of bridge. And take some nice deep breaths. Keep the knees nice and steady. Breathing into that beautiful slope from the knees all the way down to the shoulders. Keep squeezing the hiney cheeks towards each other. Full engagement, soft face, and just receive the bounty of heart of the autumn. All the root vegetables, bringing the gourds in to decorate, all of the wonderful things that the fall harvest brings. One more breath, and then release the shoulders one at a time, and slowly bring the back all the way down. Heel toe the feet in, please, and bring right ankle to left, and come right into pigeon. So working into that right leg, maybe extending that left leg up to the sky, maybe lifting the low back off of the earth and coming into a little bit of a plow. Make sure both feet are flexed to protect the knees. One more breath here. And then very, very gently, slowly release that spine back down, please. And allow yourself to bend and bring the left foot all the way down. We're going to transition and slide the right foot underneath the left bent knee, so don't change legs. And we're going to slide that knee in line, right knee in line with right hip, right shoulder. And we're going to extend that right arm up and over. Allow yourself to bring the back of the right hand to the earth. Hug the arm into your ear. Make sure that you engage your core muscles to protect your back and press that right knee into the earth as you reach through the right fingertips. Find a beautiful stretch getting into that right psoas. One more breath here, really reaching from right knee to right fingertip. And then we're going to sweep that right arm around and bring the left knee into the chest. Take a full in-breath and bring your right hand outside that bent left knee. And we're going to take that left bent knee and bring it all the way across the body. If a deep twist is too much for you, don't bring it to the earth. You can keep both shoulders down and use that right hand to pressing down and away from you. If you can, take it all the way down to the earth. Find just that perfect, perfect twist. Breathe into it. If you want, you can use your right hand to grab your left toe and extend that left leg all the way out. This is a deep, deep stretch. One more full deep breath here, please. And then very, very gently, if you lengthened out that left leg, bend into the knee. Use the right hand to secure that left shin bone and roll all the way back onto your back. And bring the left foot down. Let's switch sides, please. So unthread the right foot. Allow yourself to square again. Look up and make sure you're in alignment. And we're just going to take and hug the right knee into the chest. Extend the left leg out. Right leg to the sky. You can hover the left leg. Just allow yourself to find a deep stretch into the right hamstrings, the back of the right leg. Head can lift or not lift. And then bend into the left knee and bring that right foot down, and we'll do that stretch series on the other side. So from there, bring left ankle to right knee. Press and square the hip points, and then draw the right knee towards you, coming into your version of inverted pigeon. Again, you can extend that right leg up, soften into the elbows, make sure both feet are flexed. You can also come into a plow if you choose, lifting the low back up off the earth. Make sure the chin is tucked into the hollow of the throat and breathe into that stretch. Very gently bring the low back down. Bend into the right knee, bring the right foot down. Thread the left foot underneath the right. Bring that left knee in as much in line with the left hip as you can, and use an in-breath to stretch that left arm up overhead. Press that left knee towards the earth as you reach through the left fingertips. One more full deep breath here, just really opening up into that left psoas. And then use the left hand to sweep around to draw the right knee towards the right rib cage as you push and press that left knee towards the earth. Then we're going to move that left hand to the outside of the right knee and twist over to the left. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. Knee can touch or not touch. If you choose, you can lengthen that right leg out and bring the right toes towards your left ear. Breathe into the stretch. Full in breath, full out breath. Try to soften wherever you can. And then very, very gently bend. If you lengthened out that right leg, bring it back in. Use the left hand to secure. As you roll back onto the entire back, bring the right foot down. Unthread the left. Bring the left knee into the chest and raise it up to the sky. You can lengthen out that right leg, bring the forehead up and take a nice deep stretch. Head comes back down if you chose to lift it. Bend into the right knee, the left knee, and we'll just finish up in happy baby here. Take a couple of breaths. You can take a deep happy baby. You can just wrap the forearms, bringing the knees outside the chest. And then very, very gently allow yourself to do anything else that you might need to do. And then transition into however you would like to take your Shavasana this morning. You can take legs up a chair, a wall, a bed, whatever it is that you're needing to do. And take a full deep breath in, and as you do, allow yourself to just bring in that crisp autumn air. Such a delight. And then release it out. Nice, long, deep breath, please. And then again, take a nice, full, deep in breath. And release it out. Allow yourself to snuggle. However you chose to take your Shavasana, allow yourself to get cozy and comfortable. As we come into the cooler months of the year, we get to be snuggly and warm. So find that place for yourself. Close your eyes and begin to welcome yourself to this quiet space, to the higher mind. Begin to hear the sounds of the most deep and luxurious full breaths, or just a natural rhythm of your breath. You decide what will more bring you into this quiet, peaceful, tranquil place. As you inhale, welcome. Welcome the breath through both of the nostrils. And as you exhale, pressing the belly towards your spine, pressing the air up and out through the nose. Just allow yourself to continue to focus on the breath. It's very rare to just listen to the breath and just to be. Let go of any expectations or demands. Again, imagine yourself on the beautiful quilt of colors of the fall leaves underneath you, supporting you. Perched underneath a tree, and just watch the sun dance through the leaves. See the sparkling light just flicker as the leaves gently move. In your mind's eye, you see a beautiful burgundy leaf just detach from the branch, and watch as it slowly waves on the breeze side to side, making its sweet, gentle descent to join all the other leaves on the ground. Be so still that you can hear the crunch of the leaves far away. Again, the smells of the apple orchard, and perhaps this quiet trickle of a little waterfall, stream moving beside. Just immerse yourself into the fall landscape, that beautiful autumn landscape. Let a sweet smile come across the lips and the eyes. Just take a couple of nice breaths here. And just allow yourself to surrender to whatever can be received. Begin to weave the breath deeper. And just allow the fingers and the toes to ripple like little gentle waves on the water. And then make a fist and squeeze the toes, and then open them wide. And then on an in-breath, stretch the arms up overhead and take a really yummy stretch left and right. Feel the awakening. And then take and sweep the knees into the chest and give them a nice hug. And then very gently roll over to one side. And just immerse yourself into all the smells, pumpkin pie, the cinnamon, all of the natural scents and fragrances of autumn. Picture the gourds all piled into a beautiful bowl on the table. And then very slowly, as if you are moving in slow motion, allow yourself to roll up onto the sitting bones and bring the palms to the heart. Begin to breathe in and out of the heart and feel the gratitude and the sweetness as we allow ourselves to receive autumn. We honor where we are today, and we honor its very sweet transition into the quieter times of autumn and fall and winter. We honor the deepest creativity that can begin to tap into our listening, and we honor, as always, all of those who have come before us, all of our ancestors. So take a full deep breath in, and as you exhale, bow forward, bow to all of those that came before us and to all of those who are here now. Let them feel that peace and tranquility. Namaste.